Today, I want to pay a personal tribute to a cousin who was very precious to me, Brenda Morkel. Please bear with me if I do struggle with my voice as I am dealing with a COVID infection. Ek was die afgelope week in kontak met 'n paar familielede en ons het baie herinneringe van Brenda gedeel wat duidelik uit hierdie gesprekke na vore gekom het, was dat Brenda se lewe eintlik 'n life of two halves was. Sadly, poor health and the struggles of life took its toll on her in her latter years. But I want to impress it on you as family and friends, not to define Brenda by the later stage of her life, but celebrate and honor her for the beautiful person she was and the person we all loved so dearly during her good years. She had many endearing qualities. I remember Brenda as a person who had the ability to draw people towards her. A person they wanted to hang out with because she radiated positivity. She had a zest for life. She was fun-loving and she had a wicked sense of humor. She was mischievous, a real larrikin, and not just funny, maar skreeusnaks. Ek kan ontelbare gevalle noem wat mense sal laat skaterlag. But let's be honest, she was also a feisty character and a straight shooter in a good way. With our parents being two brothers married to two sisters, we were very close. And Uncle Tom and Auntie Kitty's children were like our older siblings. Brenda was 16 years, my senior. We were very close to Auntie Kitty and Uncle Tom's family, so I guess the influence was always going to be unavoidable. I just observed, soaked up everything they did, and copied them. Norma and I grew up listening to their 60s music. They taught us to twist and to do the birdie. We picked up their Archie magazines to read, copied their hairstyles and the way they dressed. Looking back, Brenda was just always there. Brenda het 'n meer prominente rol in my lewe begin inneem toe ek so wat 17 jaar oud was, tot in my laat 20's. As 'n jong mens was sy my go-to person. Ek het baie naweke net ingetrek by Uncle Tom en Auntie Kitty, en dit was gedurende die tyd dat ons baie close geword het en 'n hegte vriendskap ontwikkel het. Ek het haar altyd genader met probleme waarmee ek geworstel het, of advies wat ek gesoek het vir moeilike besluite wat ek moes neem. Sy was 'n aktiewe luisteraar en het nooit geoordeel nie. Sy het my altyd verstom deur hoe sy kon intune en gou 'n duidelike prentjie van 'n situasie kon vorm. Sy was skerp, nigter denkend en kon vir my 'n saak op 'n simplistiese wyse afbreek en in perspektief plaas. en selfs dan te bemoedig en my gemoed te lig. Ek was baie gelukkig dat ons weer in die Kaap kon connect, toe ek daar 'n onderwyspos gekry het en Brenda by die destydse kleerlingsake gewerk het. Ons het saam by Uncle Dick en Auntie Fan loseer en 'n kamer gedeel. Ek onthou hoe ons tot laat in die nag leen gesels het. Auntie Fan was 'n familiemens en dit was vir haar 'n groot plesier om haar broerskinders om haar te hê en kaart te speel en familiestukke te vertel. Ons het baie geterg en aangegaan en Brenda was natuurlik die voorbok. It's a mystery as to why Brenda never got married, as she had plenty of suitors who sought her hand in marriage. Ek weet van 'n paar serieuze boyfriends wat ek sedert my kinderdae onthou. Kyk, ek was altyd in die gevolg ingereken. Eers as 'n flower girl, toe sy verloof was, en met die laaste ou sou ek 'n bridesmaid gewees het. Toe ons jonk was dit so exciting om by Auntie Brenda Morkel te gaan kuier. Wanneer jy klaar jou tee gedrink het, en sy het sommer jou fortune in die teekoppie met jou teeblare gelees. Ek onthou dat ek vir Brenda eendag saamgeneem het, en Auntie Brenda het vir haar gesê, dat sy op 'n baie laat ouderdom in die lewe gaan trou, en dat sy die hele dorp sou skok. Ons het baie lekker oor dit gelag, want ons was mos toe nog jonk. So, with Auntie Brenda saying that, we never gave up hope, en aanhou droom van die ruiter wat nog eendag op sy wit perd sou kom. Wanneer ons so daydream, het sy 'n duidelike prentjie gehad van hoe haar troudag moes lyk. Ek kan nou nie alles onthou nie, maar wat ek wel onthou, is dat sy nie konfetti by haar troue wou hê nie. Sy wou in September trou, wanneer dit lente is, en dan moes ons met groot emmers die peerbloeisels in Donkenstraat se voortjies gaan optel. En dan sou die flower girls die bloeisels in hulle mandjies by die deur hou, en wanneer die mense by die kerk uitkom, kon hulle hande vol bloeisels neem en dit op die kappel strooi. After she had a major love appointment with her last boyfriend, I think it was then that she resolved to pour her love and her heart into her family and her career. Die beroepsrigting wat Brenda eendag sou inslaan, het sedert hoërskool daar al deurgeskemer. Ek verstaan dat toe sy in standaard 7 was, het sy een middag na skool by Aubrey Smith gaan inloer toe hy siek was. She wasn't happy with what she had seen about his boarding conditions, so she called his parents in Laingsburg on the spot to ask if he could come and live with him. Sy het vir Aubrey opgepak en saam met haar huis toe geneem. Since a young age, she demonstrated a calling for social justice. As a single person with no strings attached, she poured her energies into furthering her career in Cape Town and taking care of her retired parents. These two priorities she alternated for a few years until she finally settled in Beaufort. Brenda was 'n gemeenskapsmens en het baie opheffingswerk in Beaufort en in die distrik gedoen. Sy was nie net 'n professionele mensie, maar sy het omgegee vir die mense met wie sy gewerk het en sy het baie deernis vir hulle gehad, omdat sy opregte belangstelling in hulle welsyn getoon het hulle groot agting en waardering en respek vir haar gehad. En sy was geken onder hulle as Miss Nurse. Ek het eerstehands die geleentheid gehad om te sien hoe sy met haar kliënte omgaan, toe ek haar handlangertjie was, toe sy haar veldwerk vir haar honneurs in maatskap gedoen het. Haar thesis het gegaan oor die trekarbeiders in die Karoo. Ons het Saterdag na Saterdag uitgery agter trekarbeiders aan, sodat sy onderhoude met hulle kon voer. Brenda had the ability to establish immediate rapport with these homeless people, and she knew how to connect with them and gain their confidence. They trusted her, and they were willing to share some of their intimate stories, their life stories with her. We used to fill the boot of the car with all kinds of basic necessities for these families, and these were all out of her pocket. This demonstrated her passion and heart for the marginalized and the underprivileged. Brenda didn't chase the bright lights of the city, but was contented to focus on her career, caring for her parents, and spending time with her family kids. She was the favorite auntie for all of them, and they called her Auntie. Auntie loved them, spent time with them, made them feel special, and spoiled them, some more than others. Ons gaan nie name noem nie. Hulle weet wie hulle is. Russell made an observation recently that in the early days of our relationship, we saw similarities in our personalities and thought we were more like sisters. Brenda's influence was unmistakable, and somehow she managed to project her values and standards onto me in a subtle way, helping me to grow into the person that I am today. While she may not have realized it due to our many differences, she was a true role model. Looking back on my own working career, where I was always drawn to and had a heart for people who came from disadvantaged backgrounds, the underprivileged, the disabled, and the marginalized in prisons, I can see the undeniable influence Brenda has had in shaping my career pathway. Brenda, thank you for what you've meant to me. I will hold you in my heart forever. Rest in peace.